Well, hey, welcome back to BallySpring. We had ourselves a quick lunch. Let's feed Doug there. Where is he? No, I think he came. Yeah, you see. It's mid-September, right? So we've been trying to get our fields turned and planted in winter wheat. The goal is to get one field drilled with seed every day. And we've accomplished that thus far. We've got one field completely done other than needing to be weeded. We got another field drilled. It needs to be rolled, fertilized, and weeded. And then the third field has been cultivated, still needs to be drilled and have all the other processes done to it. I think we got a handful of pallets over by the hydroponics greenhouse, but we're not going to go grab those just yet. We need to spread slurry or manure, now that I see the huge pile of manure, on the grass field up by the pasture. And let's see, I think we could probably stand to make some feed for the cows down here. Yeah, I think that's where we're at. We're gonna have to spread fertilizer on that field. I think we got some nitram, so we should be able to. This wool pallet is exceedingly slow to develop. I don't know what's going on with that. Eggs. No eggs, really. We put that for enrichment for the goats to climb on, and also to put their feed supplement on there. We got 2 tomatoes and a lettuce by the hydroponics. That could probably use with some fertilizer and water sometime soon as well. I need to keep an eye on the time because this game keeps crashing on me. So I gotta remember to save my video clips and my progress, otherwise bad things will happen. Let's see, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna roll. What did I use to roll? I don't even remember. Which tractor did I use to roll last time? It shouldn't matter. I'm gonna take the small drop nose Massey Ferguson. Where did I leave it? Oh, it's over across in the side yard. I'm going to start out rolling. And maybe I'll go grab a weeder. I'll probably just get the base game small weeder. I don't think I have any mods loaded for weeders, and it'll suffice. I don't think I've ever really used it because it's so small, but it'll work on this map. It's a nice map. I just wish I wasn't having the game crashes, and I wish there was more to do on it. I really ought to be playing on, like, what is it, Court Farm or something like that. But there's a lot of good maps out there. You just can't play on them all. I wish you could, but the way I like to play, I'd never get anywhere. I mean, what? We're just 1 year into this one. 1 game year. Realize I gotta take a look at a couple of things here. I'm gonna pull up field info. There we go, and get my units of measure correct as well. Wow, nitrogen bad. Didn't we spread? Yeah, I think we did. That's why we got 35, but we need a lot more. All right. I guess we'll come out of the cab so we can watch the unfolding action. I'm pretty sure I pushed the button. It's just slow to react. That was incredible. Very slow to react. I don't think it'll do anything to the grass, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm going to drop it down. Yeah, it's not going to do anything bad to the grass, so I'll just try and get it all rolled out pretty good. I probably got this field a little too close to the fence lines. I tend to do that. Not as bad as some though, but well, this was a grass field and we cultivated it and made it into a crop field. Because when we started, we're doing precision farming, when we started, all of our fields needed plowing. This is the only grass field that we plowed. So all the rest of our grass fields still require plowing to get the full benefit. Missed a few stones there, looks like. What's that? Oh, just the water lilies or something. This roller's it's actually pretty good. I mean, it folds and it's fairly wide. I mean, not like that wide like the in-game Dalbos and stuff, but I mean, it's good for a map like this, I think. You just can't use really huge equipment on this map. It just wouldn't work. I think we're gonna try and go around twice. Give myself some room to be able to turn around, I think, and then we'll see if we can figure it out. I don't like the shape of this field because you end up with like a section over here that you end up having to redo, or you know, it's ends up, ooh, wow, jackknife that. Ends up being like a triangle or whatever. I don't know how best to do it. I ought to just go straight. Yeah, it's straight to the water wheel over there. But no matter how I do it, I'm gonna end up with a, you know, an odd shape that I'm gonna have to go over. So I think just running, what am I running? East-west from the side of the field over by the water. This way, that kind of ends up being the way I kind of tend to end up doing this field. I don't know how far we're going to get, because all these processes that we need to do are going to take some time. I'm worried about weeding because I got to get the weeding done before the weeds become medium. And they're going to do that at the beginning of October. Otherwise, we're going to have to spray them or have a hoe, I think. I don't know. It just started going too quick. Did I do that when I came out? I don't know. I'm in the shade of the tree too. I can't really see the texture, the ground texture that I'm left with. I think I'm getting it. Should turn the lights on maybe. I like this roller. It's nice. I think it's probably Eastern European, but I like the look of like the Cambridge rollers and stuff that well, these are Cambridge, but like the three that you drag, but they're always on the ground. I like one that you can lift. Okay, when I get over by the gate, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to come back. That'll give me 3 headlands on this, west side of the field. I think I missed some there. And then I'll just start heading up and down. So I suppose time for a little time lapse. I'm almost done here. I gotta be careful with dropping this thing down. Where'd I miss? Can't tell. There it is. It's a little slow to go down, so sometimes I'm just not getting it. There we go. I think that's it. Slow to fold too. So that's the rolling done on that field. So what I want to do is I'm going to go buy a weeder here quick. Put this back in the side yard if I can. And then we'll take this drop nose Massey into the village. We'll go to the implement dealer and we'll pick ourselves up a small weeder. I don't think it really matters if I block some of this equipment in because I'm not going to be using it. So I'm just going to drop that there and run into town. I don't know if I'll need to jump cut this, or we'll see. Maybe I can time lapse it. I don't know. Whoa, he went flying by. All right, we'll run into town. Grab that weeder. There we are. Come over here. I think, is the trigger over here? I don't even know. We're just gonna get the Aerostar Exact. Doesn't have a seeder on it or anything. That's the one we'll get. 75 or 9,500. Yikes. Do I have a front? Oh, I do have I have front weights on there. Okay, good. I just don't have a front hydraulic. Okay, so there's our weeder. Not very big. It'll take a little bit of time, but it'll work for us, I think. But we're gonna have a bit of traffic. We're stuck behind here. Come on. The AI traffic is horrible. Okay, we're running back at the farm. We've got our 9,500 euro weeder. We're gonna go to the first field that we drilled, and we'll get that one done first. And then we'll look at maybe doing something else before we weed the other one. Where are we at? It's 3 o'clock. Hop out. Our nitrogen is perfect on this one. Oh, that's right, because we use the direct drill with fertilizer in it. So we got weeds growing. What's our expected yield? 79 out of 80%. What did we miss? Rolling? No, not rolling, mulching. Does the weeder set the grass state back? Don't know. Do you turn it on? Do not. Just drop it down. Yeah, it will. Am I gonna see any change? I'm not. That makes it trickier. I guess I gotta look for the tire tracks. So it's gonna set the growth state back on the grass at the very edge where I'm weeding, but there's not much I can do about that. Just try and minimize it as much as possible. If I don't do that, I'll get weeds at the edge. Can't win. Alright, so what do you think? Can I go right down the middle here and get everything? I think I can. Yeah, it should get it all. And then what I'll do is I'll just try and run around the perimeter one time just to try and get close to the edge because of the angles. We'll probably have some weeds right in that corner. Can't be helped. And we'll take it just about up to the edge. Grass right at the edge is going to be a little bit behind. Again, can't really be helped. We want weeds around the edges of the field, and we really don't want that. Whoop, taking out a bit more than I wanted. Way it goes. I suppose probably better time lapse this too. All right, we're finishing up the weeding. I think I'm all the way over, but the tire tracks are gone for that edge. So I think probably the wisest thing to do is gonna be to do this right here, and then I'm gonna pick up and I'm gonna go along the top here just to make sure I don't leave like some tiny little strip. I don't think I will. No, I got it. Yeah, I definitely got it all. Okay. Actually, let's hop out. Get rid of that. Let's hop out. And we should see no weeds anywhere, right? Not coming up at all. Doesn't change the expected yield. I think it factors that in when you actually harvest. All right, so weeding's done on this field. What do we do next? It's what, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Clearing it, right? Clearing the fence, yeah, not a problem. We'll put this in the side yard over with the roller as well. Alright, what next? Spread slurry, maybe? How long has it been since we've used the Ford? Do you think it's been long enough? Have I punished myself long enough and not used the Ford after dumping it in the water? I think so. It's got the flotations on it, so I want to use it. Top in. We're gonna have to do a little bit of work on it still. It's got, do the doors open on this? I don't know how to do. There we go. Yep. All right. We're gonna use the Ford again. Hooray. I like this tractor. I do. I was really sad when I dumped it in the drink. All right, does everything hook up nicely, pretty on this? It does. It all looks good. We're going to fill it over here by the pond, just because that works better. No, we don't want to dump it. We want to fill it. There we go. So I'm going to check and make sure we're on auto application. I think we are. Yeah, it's on auto application. So can I crank that corner? Sure it can. Excellent. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go up to that grass field up by the pasture. We're going to spread slurry on there, because I don't think we've done that yet. And that'll help it get up to where it wants to be. Nice. Oh, I missed this tractor. How long has it been since we've used this? Been quite a while. This is the very beginning of this series. I actually got the excavator to yank it out of the water. So what's everything? Nitrogen is okay. So this should make it perfect, I think. We're going to want to zoom back, I think, a little bit, so we can see what's going on. Let's just go ahead and get going. Did I open the back window? I think I did. I can't tell. That auto application kind of throws me for a loop sometimes because it starts and it stops, but be all right. Okay, watch our percentage. We're at 84. I don't think we'll even get around once before it's all gone. Ah, maybe we will. What is it, 4:30? I'd like to get the stones picked yet today before it gets dark. I don't know if I'll be able to do it with you or not. Although we've been time-lapsing and just kind of moving from one job to the other, so I don't know how much footage we got for the episode so far. We'll have to kind of evaluate that here when we get done with this job over here. We're halfway through our tank. I think we're probably going to take about three tanks on this, maybe even more. Okay, so we're coming by the gate here. We'll run back the other way. Missed just a little bit there. .5% left. I'm interested to see what the how field info feels about our work. So let's find out. It says it's perfect. It's what we want to see. I suppose probably time for a time lapse. Alright, we're back in the field and we're gonna finish this up. I don't know if I get the whole thing. Yeah, I can. Maybe. It'll be close. I'm not gonna take very much of this. Yeah, get it. Okay. There we go. Got still 87%. Which is good. I gotta figure out, I got the window open, I gotta figure out how to close that. It's a little fragrant. Yeah, that's my door. What do you think? That's my other door. There we go. That's good. There we go. That's better. Okay, it's what, 5:18. Gonna have to evaluate where we're at here. Get this close. And then, okay, so we got that field rolled, that field weeded, and that grass field slurried. We've done 3 jobs. We started about 1:30. It's 5:30 now, so we've been going 3 hours, 3 game hours. I want to get the stones picked before it gets dark. I don't know how much of that I'll be able to include in the episode. I'll have to take a look. And then what? We'll need to fertilize and weed, drill, and at least weed tomorrow. I like this little tractor. Made me sad when I had to stop using it for a while. Gotta learn to be careful. Okay, so we're gonna back it up and park it. Not yet, not yet. Yeah, I like the big flotation tires on it. I think it works good for the slurry and manure. That's kind of what I saw as the role of this tractor when I included it. All right, we'll go ahead and drop that trailer there. Okay, let's run this over back into the building. Need to evaluate what we have time to do yet. We gotta leave room for the skid steer to get to the stone picker. Okay, so after a quick look, I think I probably got about 15 minutes left, depending on whether I edit out the drive to and from the machinery store. So let's hop in the Massey Ferguson 7-Eleven here. We'll drop off the Bale spikes. We'll go over, we'll grab the rock picker, or the landscape rake, whatever it's called. I do like it. It does take a while, but it is a good piece of gear. I hope I left myself enough room to squeeze back out of here. The Lizard landscape rake. Let's just take it nice and slow. Get clear that tire. Just barely. This thing's a little touchy on the steering. It's getting late in the day now. 5:30. Oh, another tomato pallet. That's 4 pallets sitting there. We're gonna have to do something about that. Maybe I'll get to it off camera. I want to get these stones done. I could maybe do that once it gets dark, perhaps. I don't know. This will probably be the last thing we'll be able to do in this episode, though. Even if I time-lapse it, it's going to take a significant amount of time unless I do a jump cut and say, hey, we're magically finished. Which I don't normally do. I don't like the fact that I'm losing light, though, because that makes it really hard to do this job. If you can't see very well, it just makes it that much harder, I think. So I'm gonna just try and come into this corner, back into this corner here, if I can. Back into that bush a little bit. So turn that landscape brake on. I'll drop it down about there. Can't hear it. Is it picking them up? Looks like it. Alright. I'm gonna have to turn the lights on. Oh. Let's get these over here. Behind doesn't really help me. I just need the light in front so I can kind of see whether I'm getting the rocks or not. Oh, I gotta come up a little more. Am I still getting them? Nope. Came up too high. It's the problem with this, if you got the tool just a little too low, it kind of affects your steering. See, I'm pulling off. I don't know if I'm doing that or it's doing it. Let's pull off that way. Yeah, it's going to be fun with this hill, I think. Try and do the best I can. Stone picking. Whoa. Just got a mind of its own right now. Okay, I got those. Got those. Alright, it's working. This is not a job I particularly enjoy. Kind of tedious. I can understand why some people turn the stones off. I just like to punish myself now. I just like to make it as sort of realistic as possible. It's a feature that they have in the game, so we'll use it. Sort of like the weeds. I'd leave the weeds on too. I don't particularly like it, especially the way it seems to work for me anymore, is that the weeds don't even visually show up as small weeds, but only as like mediums. Am I like not getting this? It's working. It's working. Oh. I don't know. We need to talk about something. So I'm thinking about ending this series. What do you think down in the comments? I was thinking maybe I'll try and make 50 episodes, which gives me, what, 2 more after this would be all. The reason is because I experienced those game crashes is kind of annoying. Also, my PlayStation's memory for the game, I guess, it's full, so I can't do some of the map updates like for Alma, Missouri. I can't download any large mods like, say, what is it, like the Emergency Services Pack, the one that's got like the fire engine and stuff. So I don't know, what do you think? I mean, I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time on it, other than the game crashes. That's not enjoying that, but I like the fact that we are able to produce a ton of milk. So we're able to do a lot of stuff because we get decent money. Of course, we did work our butts off doing like silage baling contracts and stuff. This is probably the series where we're doing the best financially because of all the productions, I think, because of the dairy and how quickly the cows are producing milk, which seems like way faster than they are on Ohio farm and even the old Polish farm. So anyway, let me know what you think down in the comments. I do enjoy myself a British Isles map. So I think I'll go around one more time and then I'm just going to start going back and forth up and down the field. Probably starting on that edge that we just came down. Oh yeah, 21% for capacity on our stone picker. We'll either go till we're done or till we run out of space, or it gets too dark we can't see anymore. So yeah, with that, I think I'll just go ahead and start a time lapse. pretty dark. It's almost to the point where I can't see what I'm doing, but I don't know what it looks like for you. Usually I've found that the video looks even darker than the game does when I'm coming around doing stuff, but I think we got it all. Got 73% filled here in the stone picker. It's almost 6:40 in the evening. It's getting fairly dark, but we can still see a little bit. I think that's probably all we're going to have time for the episode, though. I might move some pallets around before it gets too much darker, but that's probably going to be about it. So it was a long day. We did a lot of field work, getting fields prepped and for the next year. Oh my goodness, a lot of traffic. Folks going home, I guess. And of course somebody will probably be coming from the other way now that I decide to go. Looks like I got time. There we go. Probably should move that stuff at the dairy, put it in the trailer also. So I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me here at BallySpring and all your time involved with you. I appreciate you spending a little of it here with me. And if you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, why not? Don't cost nothing. We'll see you next time here in BallySpring. One more field to go.